Welcome back to Live at 4. The Macomb High Bomber football team is looking to stop a two-game losing skid when they take on Manual High School for their senior night tomorrow. With a full injury report, head football coach Kelly Sears is preaching the next man up approach.
You know, nothing you can do, just get back on your horse and go again. And, you know, we got a saying that, hey, you're just one play away from being a starter, and that's the way life is. So, you know, we're going to bring some young kids in and step it up and just see what we got.
With the Bombers returning home tomorrow night for their senior night, head coach Kelly Sears says his team wants to end the season on a high note.
I think it's more the pumped up thing where a lot of them are saying, hey, you know what, we got 2 games left, let's get these last 2 games. Hey, you know, let's finish the season on a high note. Let's finish the season at 4-5, end it on the high note, and let the juniors roll into next year on a winning note.
As the Bombers get ready for Manual High School, Coach Sears says his team has to limit the mental mistakes and stop the big play.
Well, you know, the big thing is what we've really done the last couple of weeks is we've eliminated our turnovers, and that's been a big thing. We were on the plus side in turnovers last week against Quincy Notre Dame, and the big thing is we just got to eliminate penalties and, you know, not let the big play. Last week the big play hurt us. They had 3 big plays against us. They were long passes, and we can't let that happen this week.
The Bombers take the field for their senior night tomorrow at 7 p.m. when they play host to Manual High School at the MHS football field. Sticking with Macomb High now, the MHS boys soccer team was in action in Peoria on Tuesday, taking on Peoria Christian in the first round of the regional playoffs. The Bombers did not come away with a win in this one. They were bounced after a 7-0 defeat at the hands of Peoria Christian. The Bombers end their season with a 5-12-1 record. Over to Macomb High volleyball, the Lady Bombers took the court against rival Monmouth Roseville in front of a packed house. The Lady Bombers were able to extend their winning streak to 4 games after taking 2 of 3 sets in this one. Haley Coker led the way with 8 kills, and Courtney Thorman had herself a day, adding 23 digs and 2 aces. The Bombers take the court again as they hit the road to take on Abington Avon High School tonight at 7 p.m. Moving over to Western Illinois now, a WIU swimmer gets to add to his long list of accomplishments. Chris Novel adds another Summit League Swimmer of the Week award to his mantle. Novel placed 4th overall at the IUPUI Pentathlon in Indianapolis. This is the 3rd Swimmer of the Week award for the senior from Peoria. Now switching over to WIU football, the Leathernecks are coming off a big homecoming win against Indiana State last week. WIU head football coach Charlie Fisher wants his team to stay focused as they are in the midst of conference play.
I mean, they're going to be excited to play for their former players and alumni and fans and all that, like coming back. They know we're coming in here, and as they continue to try to build their program, you know, every game's a great opportunity for them. So, I mean, they're not going to look, you know, past us or anything like that. They'll be ready to play. I mean, surely they had a lot of energy for North Dakota State, so they're going to have to build that back up. But, you know, every week's an opportunity.
Sticking with WIU football, there are many unsung heroes throughout the program. One former Leatherneck player, after suffering a career-ending injury, decided to stay with the team, but in a behind-the-scenes role as an equipment manager. Sports director Danny Fry reports.
And then I tried coming back for fall camp the next season. Didn't do that, but spring, when these coaches just got hired, I started doing it. I started playing ball, and then it was still a lot of pain, but at the same time, it wasn't. But then in the summertime, I tried conditioning and running and lifting every day. All that stress on my knee wasn't working out too well, so I had a conversation with Coach. And I said I want to get a second opinion. And then when I got the second opinion, I came back. He kind of just decided to sign me off the roster and said, just you're not going to play this year, so take it easy. But I'm still on full scholarship, so I have to earn my money somehow. So Dakari Calhoun decided to give me a job as equipment manager, and that's how it started.
John Mark values the relationships he's been able to build since becoming an equipment manager.
Not as fun as playing football, I'll tell you that, but I still have a lot of fun. Drew, Jason, Brandon, and Nate are some great people to work with. Andrew Harper's a great person to work with. Dakari is a great person to work with. I mean, every day we have fun. I mean, we're there. Let's see, we get there at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We're there till 9 o'clock at night. You know, I love it. It's awesome. Besides laundry, I mean, we do stuff like handling the amount of power we have, the amount of stuff we have at practice, handling the clock for practice. Some of the best parts about it is that while we're doing stuff, we still like get to hang out and do things. Like we play basketball all the time, and we We just do crazy stuff, listen to music, watch movies, and we just kick it all the time, and this is awesome. It's just awesome, especially traveling with the team, experiencing other places with them. It's so cool. Looking outside in from a player to a equipment manager to a player, it's different.
Charles will be on the road with the WIU football team on Saturday at Missouri State with a 2 o'clock kickoff. That's all for sports. Final word is next.